I have lost 60 pounds over 100 days here in 2023 without dieting. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you step by step how I've done that. And later on in the video, I'll give you the two main things that I changed that I think give me the most significant weight loss. I had a back procedure back in January of this year that allows me to exercise because I had a car wreck back in 2014. I've had back problems up till just here recently. I had my final back procedure back in January, which allowed me to exercise again. So I started exercising again and going to the track sporadically, you know, whatever I could to let my back heal up, and then try to build strength in my back going to walk and stuff until late March. I decided that I was going to do a 30-day walking challenge and then try to start running again. Guys, I'm starting a 30-day challenge. I'm going to be walking for an hour a day for 30 days and see what differences it makes in my body or how I feel different or whatever. This is day number 1, so you can see that belly right there. Let's see if it gets any smaller over the next 30 days. Now, I'm sure I'm like probably 90% of the people out there watching this video right now. I'm a huge fan of food. I love food. I love cooking food. I love eating food. I love everything to do with food. So I knew if I was going to go to the track and work out, then if I denied myself anything, that it just wouldn't have worked. Like any diet that I'd went on was not going to work, because if I denied myself something, I just like, forget it, I'm gonna eat it anyway kind of deal. So that's one of the reasons why I decided not to go on any diets, because if let's say like tonight I wanted chicken wings, so I'm eating freaking chicken wings. I know I probably got this all over my face right now and I need to wipe my face off, but not yet. Cook these chicken wings in an air fryer, an Instapot air fryer, oh my god, and then put Buffalo Wild Wings buffalo sauce on there. But if I was craving French fries, I'd go out and get French fries. I remember I had one time had a craving for an ice cream Snicker bar, and I went out and got a Snickers ice cream bar. With that being said, I did not deny myself anything to eat, but most of my eating come at the house. I made whatever I eat, like chicken wings, hamburgers, hibachi on the Blackstone grill over here. I ate that. 90% of everything I eat was here at the house, and I cooked it myself and I put in the ingredients, so I knew what was in it. That was so good. I can't see my face, but I can imagine it's splattered with sauce right now. I'm trying to get it all wiped off. All right, guys, let's go to the track.
And I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10.
24th, I made a promise to myself, and a promise that I didn't take lightly, that I was going to come here to the track every single day and at least put 1 hour in, whether it was walking, whether it was running, whatever it was. But the first 30 days at least was just plain walking, because I wanted to make sure that my back was going to be able to handle and not give me problems again while I was walking. So I came to the track and started a 30-day walking challenge. You know, and walking is fine. There's nothing wrong with walking whatsoever, but dedicating yourself to every day going out and walking, no matter what, presented some problems for me. Hello guys, this is day number 6 right here. This is what we work for right here. Pouring rain out here right now. And not only that, I started posting on TikTok and YouTube as well, putting shorts up of every day that I was going to do this. And so I started, I mean, I ain't got a lot of following, of course, you can tell, but I got some traction on YouTube and TikTok with putting videos out every day, and I was just doing it to hold myself accountable. If you're interested in watching them TikToks, they're down in my videos. You just scroll to the bottom, you can start at day 1 all the way up to where we're at now. And during the 30 days of walking, we had some slow weight loss during that time. I was losing a couple pounds a week or something like that. It wasn't really fast. It didn't really speed up until after the 30 days was over with, and I decided that I was going to start running. That's what we're going to do now. So I decided to start running beginning towards the end of April.
all the way, of course, up till now. But when I started running, one of the main things I done to help keep me motivated was to go ahead and sign up for 5Ks. That way I have to keep running to get better, right? So I signed up for my first 5K, which was the Bigfoot 5K in Townsend, Tennessee, and that was on May the 6th, which was about 3 weeks after I started running. And I felt like things like that I kept signing up for, kept doing to keep me motivated, keep it up. Because even on the days that you're not motivated, dedication will keep you going. And once I began running, I came to the track every day and ran. Now there's some days that I might run 3 miles. There's some days that I might run 5 miles. It didn't matter, but I would run at least 3 miles, up to 5 miles every time I come to the track. But my distance really wasn't what I was worried about. My main thing is filling that hour. So if I run 3 miles in 30 minutes, well then I jog the last 30 minutes of that time to fill out that hour. So regardless of what I done, I stayed at the track for an hour. And I think that was the main thing, is at least dedicating yourself to 1 hour every day of doing it.
All right, guys, so let's get down to the nitty gritty about this. Now, I said at the first video that I had 2 things that I felt like made the most impact on my weight loss during this. And there's probably more than that, and I'm gonna probably get into them. These might be broken down into like sections or whatever, but these are the main things that I feel like made the most impact on my weight loss. Now, let's get the most popular things out of the way, because this does not factor into why I lost weight. Always take the stairs, don't take the elevator. Well, I ride an elevator maybe once every 4 months, something like that. So taking stairs when I could take an elevator doesn't really affect me. Also, let's just all agree that parking far away from a building just to get an extra 50 steps in is stupid, okay? Let's just all agree on that and call it what it is. Okay, so that is not factoring into what I'm getting ready to talk about. But something I do, something I do is I drink water all the time. That's all I ever drink is water. There's nothing else that I drink besides water. Water is all that I will ever drink. Well, okay. I'm not giving up on my beer. I'll drink beer, okay? But I have cut out all my soft drinks. I've cut out all like tea, anything else. Like mostly during the day, like if I'm going out to lunch or having lunch, all I'll drink is water. Now on the weekends, I ain't got a problem drinking beer. I've been drinking beer the whole time that I've been doing this for the past 100 days, and I've lost weight just fine. The main thing is just do in moderation, right? If you drink beer, don't be drinking 12, 15, 18 beers in a sitting, right? Drink 6, 7 beers, say that's enough. It's moderation, that's all I'm saying. Also, something else I've done is cut out going to fast food restaurants. I quit going to 90%. I've cut out I don't go eat fast food, because you eat it and it tastes good, and then when you get done with it, it just makes you bloated. Now, fast food is something that I have actually started cutting out before I even started doing this, so it really isn't whatever, because it just makes me feel like shit an hour later after I eat it. It makes me feel bloated and just nasty. It's sodium filled, and it just makes you feel like crap. But the one thing, if I'm out somewhere and I've got to get something to eat while I'm out, I'll probably go to Subway and get like a turkey breast sandwich, all the veggies, everything on it. I don't skimp on anything on a Subway sandwich if I'm getting it. Now the next one, I know people are gonna say, well, that's a diet. If you're doing that, that's a diet. But it's really not. I mean, I'm not doing it the way that a lot of people do it. I'm watching my calories, okay? Now that's not saying I'm cutting calories. That's not saying I'm counting calories. I'm not doing any of that. But if I'm eating something and I have the option between A, which is 800 calories, and B, which is 300 calories, then I'm gonna eat option B, okay? That's all I'm saying. It's not that I'm just looking for the lowest calorie thing every time I eat or whatever. I'm just saying if I have 2 options, I'm going with the lower calorie version of that option. If I'm ordering something off a menu and there's several things that I like, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna lean towards the thing that has the fewer calories in it that I'm gonna eat. Not that I'm gonna eat anything like I'm gonna take a salad over a steak or, you know, something like that just because I'm trying to lose weight. But if I really want something like, say, a steak and baked potato, I'm gonna eat a steak and baked potato. And last but not least, the thing that I've done that has probably made the most impact on my life is I've cut my portion sizes when I'm eating food. Now, I'm not saying that I get food and then I cut a portion out and I discard one half and I eat the other half, any of that stuff. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is when I eat, I'll order whatever I want to eat, or I'll fix whatever I want to eat 90% of the time here at the house. I slow down when I'm eating. I'll take a bite, I'll chew it, I'll swallow it, and I'll take my time while I'm eating. Now, if you're a fast eater, like I was a fast, I mean, I would as fast as I could get, as fast as I could shovel food in my mouth. By God, I was shoveling it in. Well, then before I knew it, I was stuffed and bloated, and then I was like, oh my God, I've eaten too much. Oh, I've eaten too much. That's way too much to eat. And it's taken a little time for me to get to where I can take my time while I eat and enjoy the food and chew it and just take a bite, you know, and kind of relax, get a drink of water or whatever you're drinking, cut up your next piece, eat it. So I've really slowed down my eating, and that has caused me to eat less stuff, because when you eat slower, it takes a while for the sensors, what do you call them, whatever in your belly, to send the signals to your brain that it's full or that it's satisfied. And so the slower you eat, the more time you give your stomach to send those signals to your brain that say, hey, we've probably got enough down here, that's good. And that leads me to my last point, is I will eat until I'm actually satisfied. Now, there's a big difference between being satisfied and being full, and it takes you a little while to figure that out while you're eating. But slowing down eating and really paying attention to when you're eating and what's going on, you will get to where you feel like, okay, I've had enough. Now, you can eat more. I ain't saying you can't eat more, and you could eat more. But then that's when you get that bloated, just stuffed feeling in your stomach. And I've quit eating to that point. I'll eat till I'm satisfied, and when I'm satisfied, I don't care what's left on my plate, I'm done. So everything I do is kind of working together to help me lose weight. I'm going to the track every day for an hour, and it don't matter whether I'm walking, whether I'm running, what I'm doing. I'm going for the track for an hour a day. I'm trying to get 15,000 steps in a day, which, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't hitting it every day. I'm anywhere from 11,000 up to 15,000, whatever. I mean, there's some days, I run a half marathon here a while back and I got 32,000 steps. You know what I'm saying? But most days I'm between 11,000 and 14,000 steps a day. All right, guys, and that's how I have lost 60 pounds in 100 days. We're going for 100, so if you enjoy this content, please consider hitting that subscribe button, guys, and staying with me on this journey where we'll try to get to 100. I've got a lot more content coming for the rest of this year and next year.